I'm Jen Coyle, representing Triple Pundit here at the Craft Brewers Conference in San Diego, and I'm here with Chad Melis and Dave Chichura from Oskar Blues Brewery in Colorado. Cheers, guys. So everybody knows, or most people know, that Oskar Blues was the first craft brewery to offer a beer in a can, but they also have a wide variety of other sustainability initiatives that are very exciting going on in Colorado. So tell us a little bit about your farm.
I can do that. Yeah, we have our Hopsin Heifers farm, which is located just a few miles away from the brewery. We send a bunch of spent grain over there to feed about 25 head of cattle that we have out there right now, some Black Angus beef cattle. So we're using some of our spent grain to go toward that. Eventually, hoping to get more and more of that incorporated into the farm out there. Those cattle are then raised, and once they're all ready for slaughter, they get processed up, and we send out the products to the restaurants that we have. We currently have 2 restaurants, one at our original location in Lyons and the other one in Longmont, and possibly another location sometime soon in the Boulder area. And then in addition to that, we're also raising hops out there. And so using some compost, from food scraps from the restaurants, we're making compost out there to then use on the hop farm. Hops will be raised, and we'll be using a larger amount of those in some future beers that we do, a harvest ale in the fall, and whatever else we can do to utilize the hops that we are raising on 2 acres of land out on the Hopsin Heifers farm.
Wow, so if I go to Colorado, I can go to the brew pub and actually get a burger that was raised on spent grain and enjoy it with a beer made with hops on the same farm that the cow was raised.
That's going to happen, absolutely.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool time of year because it happens typically right around that Great American Beer Festival. So, you know, it's a good time of year when we have a lot of people in town, and we're able to match, you know, the hops and the burger together while we have a lot of people in town. So it works out really well.
Great. So tell us a little bit more about your cans. I see you have a Sun King can in your hand right now.
Yeah, I do. Well, we can't get those at home in Colorado. You know, whenever you go somewhere, it's always nice to be able to check out the local scene as well as, you know, whatever other beers that you can't get at home. So these guys are all right. You know, we kind of like hanging out with those Sun King cats anyway. So it's always great to drink their beer. But you know, we did a collaboration with them, you know, out here, and worked with the Ball Corporation on bringing the Shaka to life, which is a collaboration beer that we did, and wanted to feature in a new Ball package, a new can package. And you know, it was an exciting project that we did with those guys, and hopefully bringing something new to craft beer in a can, and taking another step and trying to, you know, maximize the advantages of the can.
Yeah, so what are some of the advantages of the can that makes Oskar Blues a real advocate for this package?
Yeah, you know, we've been doing this for 10 years, and really just trying to go out, and for a long time we were doing it, you know, 1 beer at a time. Like, you know, hey, this is a hoppy, aggressive American-style pale ale in a can. You know, you really challenge what people expect out of a can, and as soon as they taste the beer, I think that they really start to listen. And the advantages are obviously that it completely eliminates the damaging effects of sunlight. With the way we package the beer, we're also allowing less levels of ingressed oxygen in, which are 2 variables that are obviously very damaging to beer. It's also better, you know, for the beer drinker because it's, you know, totally portable and takes you wherever you want to go. And finally, you know, it's better for the environment. It's infinitely recyclable. So when you boil it all down, it's better for the beer, it's better for the environment, and it's better for the beer drinker. And, you know, it just all adds up and makes sense.
That's fantastic. Well, do you guys have any parting thoughts you want to share before we let you go back to enjoying the conference?
I just think that, you know, the can thing, I think 10 years ago it was seen as like sort of a goofy thing, sort of a novelty, perhaps not really something that was really a serious venture. And what we just heard this morning during the keynote was there are now about 179 craft breweries here in the United States who are putting their beer in cans, not because it's of any fad or anything like that, but because that they also see the advantages of putting beer in a quality aluminum container, and for all that it provides the beer, and the ability for people to access that beer where they want to.
That's great. Well, we look forward to trying some more of your collaboration as well as new beers you're releasing in the future. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Right
Thank you.
on. Cheers.
Woo!
Yes, good.